So here we have the BMW 320d M Sport Shadow Edition Automatic on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So I mentioned that this car is a Shadow Edition. Part of that means that it's got these darkened rear tailpipes. It also has darkened glass on both the front and rear lights as well. Plenty of boot space, as you can see, along with those 3 individually folding rear seats. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. And now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see not only is it a great looking car, but it's in wonderful condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we've got the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, then the rev counter and the coolant temperature gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for this car, which are 8,594. You can change the information that's displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different bits of fuel economy information, as you can see. And if we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have both cruise control and speed limiter. And on the right hand side we have stereo controls, the ability to answer incoming phone calls, and we have voice activation for the phone as well. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is of course once you've paired the phone up, and that is done on the screen in the center, which we'll come to in just a moment. You can see we've got a minus paddle there and a +1 on the other side. That is so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. So over in the center we have the main screen for the car. So this is where you'll pair your phone under the communication heading just here. And all these movements that I'm making, they're all being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial. You can twist it, push it down, it moves to the right, to the left, up and down as well. And you can access certain menus directly from these buttons. So we're on the main menu at the moment. If we go all the way to the left, with regards to music, you can see this car has got DAB, FM and AM radio, as well as a CD player. You can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and it has USB input as well. You then pair your phone from there, as I mentioned already, and this car has got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing exactly how this works on both our website and on our Facebook page, which are well worth checking out. Also on this screen, we've got a full colour reversing camera as well, which you can see just there. Working our way down, we've got the CD player and then dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature, the fan speed up or down, of course, from here. When you're happy with that, you can change where you'd like the air to be distributed within the car on both sides, and then hit this button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will now maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed itself. You can override that at any time you wish to by either readjusting the fans or by pressing the auto button. For those colder winter days, we've got heated driver and on the other side passenger seat with 3 different heat settings on each. We then have 2 cup holders. This cubby hole will close over that, but we have a 12-volt charging socket there as well. We have the fully automatic gearbox, and to the right hand side of that, these buttons. So you can turn off traction control from here. You can put the car in sport mode, comfort mode, or Eco Pro. So if I press this button, you'll see the car is now in sport mode. We can go down to comfort and down to Eco Pro as well. And whichever mode you're putting it in, you're essentially affecting the steering, the accelerator, and the gears. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.